Uh, One thing y'all don't know about me. I also write movies. Yeah, I'm a movie buff. As you can't tell from the post on my wall, I get good deals for movies dealing with Regal. I like the people, but I also write scripts and then I turn them in and submit them. I made a mistake, of course, in the business and didn't get it licensed. A couple of them getting copywritten. A couple of my artworks. I learned from that mistake. Then I got a couple of movies lost somewhere because they were on a floppy disk, not me on a hard disk. And most computers now they don't even have that hard disk no more. So I got to go somewhere and get them transferred. But now I got to find the discs. And a couple of my movies are basically been in Hollywood and just used all wrong. One of my scripts was for a movie y'all seen called Cellular, where this dude loses his cellular phone or will get caught on the cellular talking to this girl. She's guiding him through the town. Totally rip off one part of my script and just murdered the rest of it and created another story. And that happens in Hollywood all the time. All they need is your idea, and then they rob your idea and then rewrite it into their own story so it doesn't look like they stole it from you. And they just used you as the muse to go ahead and do what they want to do. So that's one thing about me you probably didn't know. Um, might have some things in the future about some movie credits and things like that. We're working on a couple of projects for some studios. But that's future talk. Because the film industry right now is not how it used to be. It's I'm telling you, a couple of black actors right now, they just don't make the money that like the rest of Hollywood is. It's really messed up right now. Needs to be fixed dramatically. You're seeing the same movies over and over and over, repeats, and it's getting terrible. It's really getting terrible. Mm. Um, they're both gonna win. Showtime is having the biggest year boxing wise for their boxing program ever. Biggest year ever. It's 2013 right now. And this is when Mike Tyson, heyday, and all that. This is the biggest year they've had. And HBO, they got 8 million more viewers than Showtime, and everybody knows that. But what you didn't probably know was that HBO, even though it's doing high numbers, it's like their fights, the Dawson fight that you saw, that did a million some homes, like over a million, and the Madonna Lopez card did almost 600,000, and everybody's like, wow, that's low. HBO killed him. But you got to look at it. A card like that was doing 300,000 beforehand. Now they're doing almost double. And if you Showtime, this is a bonus for you. Because think about it. This is Madonna Lopez, Laura and Anguilla. Besides anybody outside of the boxing realm, who knows them? Nobody. Not enough to tune in. And then this is Showtime. The reason why HBO get a lot of hits on their programming, and they will get a lot on the Mikey Garcia fight too, is because of programming, their evening programming. They have the best evening program for the past 20 some odd years. They had The Sopranos. They had there's the weekend Saturday nights and Sunday nights have been outstanding with their programs. And that's where they beat Showtime. Because when you have family programming, when the family program goes off, normally there's a sporting event like boxing that follows it, and the people don't turn away. Like the husband will stay up and watch it while the wife goes to get it prepared for bed, or the kid go into bed or whatever, and the husband's still up and he's still watching it. So you like to throw a sporting program on at the end of it, because most couples, the male always goes to sleep last in the majority of the households and in the demographics. And that statistics show that the male normally stays up later than everyone else in the family. So that's why they have the sporting programs come on later rather than earlier. And people stay on. Like this week, they got The Dark Knight Rises. A lot of people are going to watch The Dark Knight Rises, might watch it as a family. But out of those 8 million people, once that program's over and they got live boxing that's going to come on, how many males do you think are going to stay up, watch this boxing, and keep it on that channel? That's why HBO does good numbers. It's all about the programming. And now, even though they are the bigger company and they do have the bigger market, Showtime also, like I said, they're just doing good. They're improving, and the swing is happening. Swing don't happen overnight. It takes time. You got more and more people talking about Showtime's programming more than HBO. HBO is going European. Everything they're doing is all basically all Euro now. That's where their money is. That's where their dollars are. They're going completely Euro, and that's where basically they're boxing. You know, you're gonna see a lot of Golovkins. You're gonna see a lot of people you've never seen before on HBO, because that's where their market is. They're marketing overseas to get the money. I would love to see Brandon Rios, Lucas Matisse, Brandon Rios, Danny Garcia, Danny Garcia versus Floyd Mayweather. I think that would be a good, great matchup while it lasted. I would love to see Nonito Dunier versus Abner Mares. Reagan Dow versus Terrence Crawford. No, that won't happen. But the Hawaiian Punch, Brian Ballora versus Roman Gonzalez. I would love to see that. It would answer a lot of questions for me. And there's a lot of fights out there. Andre Ward versus Kovalov. And let's see where he really is. And I don't know. It's probably something but that's all I can think of right now on my mind. I'll do a prediction video later for this fight. But other than that, I'm out. Deuces.